everybody. What's going on, gang? Good afternoon. How are you? Greetings and all that. Why do I sound weird? There we go. Hi. Welcome to whatever all this is. Alan, could you please start today's show off with a fart noise? Sure. There you go. You're welcome.
Nailed it.
I really did, didn't I? Boy, my timing is impeccable. Hey, I'm Alan Cox, thanks. You just heard the thing, you know. Bill Squire is right over there, 6 feet from me.
Creepy hugs, everyone. Thanks for listening to and watching this episode of the Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a cold one with the boys.
There's Mary Santora.
Hi, guys. No babies.
Right over there. Poundcake's back behind the glass.
Afternoon, white people.
And if you'd like to join us, do 216-578-1007, 800-348-1007. As always, I'd recommend using them in that order. And you can send me a text if you like. AlanCoxShow.com for everything else. The text is 35192. The Instagram hotties are there.
Snack bracket. I put the snack bracket up on
snack bracket
AlanCoxShow.com.
From yesterday.
Everybody's talking about that. A lot of people were going all in on Lawson's chip dip, which doesn't make sense as a champion because what are you going to dip in it? You can't just eat chip dip by itself.
Sure you can.
I mean, you can, but who does?
I got a lot of what ended up at the top, the Cool Ranch?
Mm-hmm.
Cool Ranch
yeah,
Doritos.
a lot of people ended up hitting me up and I was surprised at how disappointed they were that Cool Ranch Doritos ended up at the very top.
Well,
I thought
It's a personal preference.
They can do their own.
right,
also-
but my understanding was that Cool Ranch Doritos were wildly popular.
Oh, yeah.
They are. But there's a yin to every yang. So just because they're popular doesn't mean that they don't have detractors. That's how you know Cool Ranch Doritos are doing something right, because they have haters, right?
That's what makes them so cool.
Yeah. They don't let trolls bring them down. They're like, hey, if you don't like us, we don't care.
They answered. They were like, now with more ranch flavor.
Now we have flavor blasted our chips
Take that.
to pummel your taste buds into submission. Although I did read, and these come around every few years. I swear to God, these come around every few years, and when they do, people act like they've never ever seen it before. But the Mountain Dew flavored Doritos, the Mountain Dew Ritos,
I've never heard of that ever in life.
it's over in the UK now. I feel like 5 or 6 years ago this was a thing, and it never takes off because it either doesn't get to the United States, or it's not meant for us,
It's not good.
or it's just, it's in Australia right now.
Ew.
And they'll be in the UK. They're not available yet in the United States. Mountain Dew flavored Doritos. I can't even get my head around what that would be. I think if you really want to impress me, you're going to give me Cool Ranch flavored Mountain Dew.
Oh, my God, yes. Sweet and savory.
You? Oh, no, it'll be all sweet. It'll be syrup with just some of the seasoning floating in it.
Little particles.
Yummy. It'll be full of particles. Do you like particles in your beverages? That's what you're going to get, is particles. But again, I'm sure there are a lot of people who have never heard of this before, but I feel like this is not a brand new thing. Every few years, they throw out Mountain Dew flavored Doritos. You okay?
I'm great. How are you?
They make natural allies to have Mountain Dew and Doritos kind of in the same thing.
Well, how many people are already eating those together?
That's what I'm saying.
You're washing down the Doritos with Mountain Dew.
With Mountain Dew.
Mostly. I'm a Code Red fan myself. I've been on record saying that.
Yeah.
I like Baja Blast, but only from Taco Bell.
I don't need the flavors.
Code Red, I really
They're
love.
fine. They're fine. I'm not opposed to them in principle, but I don't need the flavors.
I never thought of that. I never thought about, I only like Baja Blast when it's from Taco Bell.
I don't want
never
that in
get
a
it
can.
any other time. I've never bought it at the store. I only want it if it's from Taco Bell. Wow.
For a long time, you couldn't. And then they
Yeah.
go, hey, people really dig this. Let's bottle it and get it out there. But again, it's the old argument against can or bottle versus how it tastes coming out of the fountain. And now, you really want to impress me, a Fountain Dew, right? Just put it in public square. Just right downtown. Yeah, just so people can walk by. It'll be completely sanitary. Anybody
So
can walk by,
I have a
fill up a cup
question.
with it. Yes.
What do you do about the sticky problem?
That's between you and your physician. I'm talking about a fountain that is downtown, sprays Mountain Dew.
That's what I'm saying.
Like in Chicago, we have Buckingham Fountain. It's a majestic, huge fountain. We had multiple wedding photos taken near it, right, in Grant Park. Something of that magnitude, something that majestic. People outside of Chicago will remember it from the intro to Married with Children.
Hey.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
and Buckingham Fountain is that giant fountain that goes off there. And Sticky
peg.
problem. That's for other. That's for if you don't want to be sticky. Don't bring a cup and get near it.
Okay.
It's
Simple
just,
enough.
It's something you
Brown,
have to deal with.
sticky.
Just
Yes.
got to deal with the stickiness.
It's an occupational hazard. If you want to have fun, you're gonna get sticky.
Can we add that to the
Mission statement.
Yes.
Bill.
If you want to have fun, you're gonna
Get sticky. So yeah, I don't know, but if any of and we do have a couple. We have a couple bureau chiefs in Australia. We have a few in New Zealand, which I realize is not Australia, but to the rest of us, it's close enough.
Different.
Australia light.
Australia. Well, they
Or
love
Australia
that.
heavy.
They
I don't
love
know.
that. Oh
Australia
boy, do they
heavy.
love it. New Zealanders love when you confuse them with Australia or say, you just
Conflate the
like
two,
the
yeah.
same thing, right?
Yeah.
You're from the land down under? Like, no, the land down over. I'm like, oh, okay.
The land down over.
Down over.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, but they eat their Vegemite one bite at a time, just like Australians.
Think of Peronis, and then that's where we're located, from Australia.
He's
Up
pleased
and
with
to the
himself. Yeah, is that what it, Peroni's takes many different forms, right? I don't know that that's a.
If it curves to the right, then that's,
If it curves, so if it curves to the right.
that's where we're located.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why that stuck out in my mind, but yeah.
If it curves to the right. So New Zealand is east of Australia?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
It's
God, I'm so. If there's
yes, east.
probably the
East.
most embarrassing thing that I'm bad at is geography.
I'm awful in
I'm
geography.
So
I
love
bad at
geography.
it.
That's-
Awful in
I've gotten
my
geography.
better
favorite.
at geography because I've been watching 90 Day Fiance, so I want to know where all these
Oh,
people
yeah,
are
that makes
from.
sense.
So I have this world map in my apartment, and anytime they're like, "Hey, I'm from Tunisia," I'm like, "Well, where the hell's Tunisia?"
I never even
and
heard
I
of that.
check it out, and it's in Africa. It's northern Africa.
Down and to the right is New Zealand.
Back
From
to
Australia.
the left.
From the land down over.
Down and to the right, yeah.
Okay, down over.
Which
Is
would
that
be
a flat map or is it?
never eat. Which would be east.
Yes,
Yeah.
Never eat soggy Wheaties.
Ah. That's their mnemonic device for north, southeast,
Northeast,
north, southeast,
If
and
you're
west.
looking at a map,
Yeah.
the top is north, and
Yeah.
then clockwise, never eat soggy Wheaties.
You needed words to remember that.
You
When
don't
I was
remember
like
north,
8,
You don't
south,
remember
east,
and
west?
I wouldn't. No, I was
You
like,
don't
you
know
guys
which
never
side
learned
east?
that. Okay, first of all, relax. I didn't learn this 2 days ago.
Okay,
I learned
Yeah.
this as a
saying-
child.
But
You
you're
guys
still
are-
using it.
never eat soggy Wheaties.
Do you sing a
Yeah.
song when you tie your shoes?
I absolutely do.
I got to tell you, I've never
You
met
loop it, you swoop it, and you pull.
It never occurred to me to go clockwise
Yeah.
on the north, south, east. I just look
North,
at it.
east, southwest.
But we,
That's the most
W and E
confusing
spells
way.
we.
Yeah.
I don't know.
North
That's
is
the way
top.
that I learned it.
North is north, south is south, west is west, and east is east. That's how I remember it.
Yeah, that's
North,
kinda-
south,
you
east,
you
and west.
just knew that when you were 8 years old learning about maps. That you were just like, oh yeah, well west is west.
it's
so
not. It's not.
I
that
did know it when I was 8 because I
did
learned
not.
it when I was 5.
whatever.
But just because I learned it one way doesn't mean I remember it that way.
That's how I will always
Okay.
remember it.
All right.
You
How
don't
do you
use
do- how do
any
you do-
mnemonic devices in your whole life.
Not
I
for
don't think
4
so.
letters. Every good boy deserves fudge, right? The musical scales, or what's every good boy deserves fudge?
I don't know. Mine's real dirty. The one that I use.
I don't know what that is.
Every good boy.
Yeah, that's for the musical scale.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Musical scales.
Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Everyone
Order of
remembers that.
operations.
Yeah, but for 4 letters,
Whatever,
north,
man.
south, east, and west.
I'm not letting you guys give me crap about this. It is
saying,
what it is.
I'm just saying it's one thing to use those when you're a small child, but as an adult, north, south, east, west is not that hard to figure out.
You're saying it's a hard habit to break.
Yeah.
But-
I don't know why you're so upset about it.
I'm not. I'm surprised. I'm not upset.
Just you're looking at
I
a
like-
map. I don't always.
I'm not upset at all because I love the image of you looking at a map going, never soggy Wheaties.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to be, guys, you're like at a rest stop on the turnpike.
100%.
Never what?
Never eat soggy Wheaties.
Never
So you
eat
go
soggy Wheaties. Go
clockwise.
that way.
Clockwise. You start with north, and then clockwise around the circle of the compass is never eat soggy Wheaties. That helps if you have a compass out in nature.
But let me ask you this. But how does the mnemonic device help you with the directional?
The compass has
Like
the
if you
letters
were
on it.
all the
Yeah,
other
you remember what they
all the
say?
other mnemonic devices are to remember the words. How does assigning those letters words help you with the direction? Like you're not
To
going to go.
remember, it's
You're not
never-
going to go. Oh, eat. That's this way.
Yeah.
Never. That's this way.
Yeah.
How does that help you with the direction?
It just so you can remember north, east, south,
No,
west.
that
So
helps
if
you
she's-
with the words. How does
No,
that help you with the
she thinks-
direction?
She's saying that because she knows the order that they go in.
Yeah.
So she knows that if she's facing north, then
To my right would be
Be
east,
east.
which is eat.
But if you
Never
know the
eat
but if
soggy
you right,
Wheaties.
but if you know the direction, why do you need the words?
I'm just saying that I don't
now
use
I'm
this as an
confused.
adult.
Now I'm confused.
This is how I learned it as a kid, and it honestly doesn't come up until I just said it, and you guys are making it a big deal.
No, I'd never heard of it before.
I can't be the only kid who learned it that way.
I'm not saying you
saying you're the
are.
only
I'm
kid.
saying that in 48 years, I'd never heard that. So I like learning new things,
There
too.
you go.
Why do you got to give me a hard time?
I'm not giving you a hard time. You guys are making me seem like I'm childish, and I'm taking a little bit of offense to it. That's all.
That's what makes you childish.
Okay, I didn't realize.
All right, listen. Let me take a break in this direction, and then we'll come back in
South
this
of Wheaties.
direction. That's right. And if you want to text 35192, and we'll be back after these. Next shot, by the way, for you to get $1,000 is coming up at 2:30.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.